Hello, how are you doing? What does it look like? Oh, there we go. Okay. How you doing? Hi, Pat. Welcome to Thursday evening sprints. How are you doing? Trying to get my angle right. Whew, it's chilly. How's your day been going today? Happy Thursday. Oh my gosh. I was outside and I have on my outside outfit, which is cold inside. Hope you're having a good day. I'm having to get a timer together. So, Pat, I was talking about finishing Sing Me to Sleep before the sprint. I didn't do it. I got so busy. It's just been forever, but I did get a lot of other things done, so I can't complain about that since I got stuff done. So, but I would have still liked to have gotten the book finished, but I'm going to finish it today. Hello. Thank you very much, Autumn Elaine. I much appreciate it. How are you doing? Welcome to Spritz, by the way. Ooh, sorry, I was looking at something else in the background. I haven't been on YouTube all day, except for I think this morning briefly. So I feel like I'm behind. Like if I'm not looking at a few videos, on YouTube, I'm like, oh, I'm behind. And that's how I feel. So I pulled up one and I was like, oh, that looks interesting. Yeah. Let's see. Sorry. Okay, I'm fine that. Hello, Lynn. How are you doing? How's everybody doing today? Hope that y'all had some productivity for the day, that everything went well. Hope the weather was good for you. Maybe you got some good reading in. That would have been lovely. I got some editing done. I got all of my editing done, which is great, but I didn't get any reading done today. So, and I just finished eating, literally. Actually, I'm still eating a pizza. Well, I got stuff done. So this sprint, I do plan to get some reading done. Pleasant weather day, changeable. Feeling good, Courtney. I like your thank you. Old school, right? I'm trying to cover up because I'm freezing. I got on a tank top. I was outside and it was, it was outside on the deck. So I don't mind, having stuff out there, but it's freezing in here. Good morning, Belladonna today. Reading Belladonna. Ooh, that sounds, I was going to say spicy, but not like in a sexy way, but sounds like it's going to be interesting read. Let me know about it. Hello, Kiana. How are you doing? I just finished watching an IG video of you and your daughter. What exactly were y'all doing that you said what's her name? Doja Cat was doing? I didn't recognize her. But I'm behind the times. Lord of the Rings. Oh my gosh. Why do you need to get to page 812? Is that your marker for the day? My marker for yesterday was to get as close as possible to finishing this. And then today, my marker was to finish. However, I was so tired, or maybe I had too many drinks, I don't know. But I got to, my goal was to finish this book, and I did not. But I am like 70 pages till I finish. So I should finish this today. I could definitely do 70 pages, because I read 150 yesterday. But I don't know why I'm not finished with this book. I'm so wanting to finish it. Y'all. We got to get to some sprint so I can finish that. Okay. Hello. Hi, Elena. How you doing? Singing Paint the Town Red. See, I am so behind the time. I don't even know that song. I'm still at, that's my... Okay, don't let me get started about singing. Oh, okay. Currently reading Codename Nanny. Okay. Codename Nanny. That's what it's about. Is that a cozy or is that a like a mystery or whatnot? Hey, Ulysses, how you doing? Hello, everybody. I love y'all trickling in. We're gonna get to a sprint sooner than later, hopefully. Yay, mark for the day. Book needs to go back to the library, and I'm reading it slowly. I don't know why. TT, it's interesting. TikTok? And I'm liking it, but it's taking me forever to get through. Yeah, some books are that way. I agree. I agree. It's kind of like this book. I feel like I'm liking it, but I think I'm just taking breaks because I finished all my readathon stuff and all the things I put off are slowly coming up. But enjoy the book, okay? I will say if you have to send it back to the library, I mean, hopefully maybe you can get it again soon because there were books that I just extended out my holes way too much. And then I returned to the library, and then the next day I requested it again. I do that very, very badly. Christian Psych or Christina Psych. Okay. Enjoying it. I am. Last night I was reading it. I was up late. That's probably why I slept later because I was up till like midnight reading this book yesterday because it was just that good. And then there was one point I was like, oh, like what in the world? Oh my gosh, yes. It is good. It is good. I mean, it's definitely YA. Like I'm feeling it as being YA. I'm like, yeah, and so that to me is why some things are just not adding up or dumb. Like how immature Hayes and she and Soror is, and how like impulsive. So those things are kind of throwing a wrench with me, but it's YA, so I kind of take it back to that. I'm glad you're doing well, Ulysses. But I wasn't happy about how Rain spoke to Ulysses, not Ulysses. We're talking about this book, mind y'all. Beautiful cover. I wasn't happy how Rain, when she found out that Sorors did something, how she talked to her. And I'm like, I know she didn't. Okay. Yeah. Kiana, hello. Pat, hello, everybody. I am glad y'all are here. I'm about to queue up how many minutes? I'm going to queue up I'm going to queue up a 30-minute timer, y'all. So we're going to start reading, and then maybe my co-hosts will come in a little bit later. Where's my 25? I'm just trying to get to the 25 mark. That's close enough right there. I'm going to share this here. My goal is to finish this book today, so I'm not playing around, y'all. There's a lot of shady going on. Yep. Hope everyone is well. Going to head to the library. Yep, that's what I'm talking about. Leaving you, I'm going for a watch time. Well, thank you very much. Thank you very much. Sis got big pants. Yes, she did. But I just feel like they're all just so impulsive. And I'm just like, is that the whole YA thing? But I did like what he told her, like right before the party, like, hey, I want this as my birthday gift. And I was like, like my husband was trying to sleep, and I was like, and he was like, what happened? I was like, don't worry about it, babe. And then I stopped and I told him the whole plot of the book. And he was like, I'm supposed to be sleeping. I'm like, babe. I'm sorry. I know you said it already, but what are you reading again? I'm just rambling on because I'm excited about this book. I'm like, almost there. It better not live in a cliffhanger. I will say that, okay? Because I don't know if I necessarily invested enough to read more of it, like the sequel when it comes out next year. But I'm definitely enjoying this one. So anyway, okay, y'all, I'm about to get this timer here. So we're going to go into a 30-minute timer, okay? No playing around, okay? We are not playing today, okay? Get your books, do what you got to do, and we're going to talk when I come back, okay? Happy reading, y'all. Hello, hello, hello. How was your reading? Let me get this off here. How did y'all do? How did y'all do? Whew. I am chilly, y'all. I need like a legit shirt. Let's see, where am I at? Hmm. I have, okay, we're talking about rain in this book, Sing Me to Sleep. Interesting. They're looking for her now. I'm sorry, I know you said it already. Oh, yeah. So we're talking about this timer. Set that on. Sing Me to Sleep. Yes, yes, yes. Hydrate, hydrate. That is for sure. Yo, I don't have my tea, probably because I was trying to eat that pita. I'm going to get that on the next sprint. Definitely need some tea. Hit the boot button. All about that as well. Hey, Mimi Vlog, how you doing? Welcome, 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 welcome. How are you doing? Say Pat, say Autumn. Mimi saying hello to everybody. Done connect also. Okay. Hola, hello, Lachette. How are you doing today? Thank you for coming. Made a dent in the daily pages. There you go. There you go. You know what? It is 6:11 my time here. I don't know what time it is your time, but you have time left in the day, hopefully. If you're in the US, if you're in the UK, unless you're staying up late, then you might not have enough time. 28 pages. There you go. There you go. Okay. Pushing through, pushing through. So, what is everybody else reading up in here? I know we started in the sprint early, wanted to get a good start there. Gonna start another one soon as well. Whew, I'm gonna go get some tea, y'all. That's at the break there. Hold up, someone was messaging me. Let me see who that was. I hope y'all day have been going pretty well. It's been a nice sunny day, although I only sat outside for 10 minutes. That is a travesty. I have plenty of audiobooks after adding all these library cards. How many library cards do you have? And we have Miss Adrian here. Hello, lady.
Hi.
Good.
Just finished my 5th meeting of the day.
Oh my gosh, you are rocking. Okay, okay.
But
Did y'all
this is my
have anything
Friday.
else?
Hallelujah.
Is
Hi,
what?
everybody.
You just said
This
your
is my
birthday?
Friday. This
Oh,
is
your
my Friday.
Friday. Oh.
Mm-hmm.
Well, happy Friday. Happy Friday.
Mm-hmm. Indeed,
That is
indeed.
always good. So, what is your plan for your Friday or your weekend, extended weekend?
Well, I'm going to be spending time with my sister. We're gonna spend some quality time together and self care,
That's always
self care.
important.
And then I
Don't
I got
forget.
invited to a party in the evening, so we'll see what happens.
Ooh, is this that white party or is that something else?
No, that's on Sunday.
Oh man, you are in these streets. I'm liking it. I'm liking it. Nothing wrong with that.
I'm like,
Hey, you
we'll
know
see.
what?
We'll see what happens. We'll see
Life's
what
too short to
happens.
just sit around. I've done that a lot
You
in
got
my
that
youth. I
right.
don't plan to do that as I get older.
You got that
Oh, well,
right.
that's good. Are you
Yep, yep.
reading anything today? Are
Yeah,
you
I
detoxing
am
from these meetings?
finished trying to finish because I was listening to it earlier. Oh, hold on. So I could move on to something else. Is air fire. I am at
Air fryer.
87%.
I don't know air
So
fryer. Is that a
yeah,
fantasy?
and yeah, it's one of the Sarah J. Mass books.
Oh,
Hmm.
okay. So it's a chunker, right? Don't she just write large books?
Yeah, yeah. And so I'm actually listening to it. I'm not doing the dual stuff. I'm just listening to it. So
Well, that'd be good
it's
when you
fine.
have some time.
Hmm. Libby's
I'm
been
good.
good to me.
Exactly. Did you read this book?
No, I did not.
Oh, okay.
I didn't read it. I didn't read it. Yeah, I know that Brandy had the thing, but I did not read it. I had read some the other mermaid book, and it didn't work out for me. So I'm like, I don't know whether or not is it just a mermaid thing. So I said, let me see if I can get it. And to get Sing Me to Sleep, when I tried to get it, it was like weeks. It was going to take me too long to get it. So I was like, I'll, try it later on
Girl, I'm still
and
waiting for the
listen to it.
audio via Libby. And I requested this through the library. The library came through in like a week. I was like, really? Like the physical library. But for
Oh,
Libby, I'm still waiting. I canceled it. I'm like, I'm going to be finished this today.
yeah. Hmm.
I was like,
Yeah.
oh,
I'm like, what in the world?
it's not really,
That's,
she's not a mermaid though. It kind of looks that way though. She's a
oh,
siren. But I like this
okay.
better probably than the whole mermaid thing. But it's not, it's not really surrounded like it's surrounding that, but it doesn't really have to do with like I don't know. This one has more kind of like deception and stuff like that, and like
Okay.
kingdom. What do I call it? Political intrigue to a certain extent. Yeah, because there's some politics going on and trying to overthrow and stuff. But I'm
Hmm.
liking this one, and I'm not a YA fan, and this one's pretty good. I mean, it has some YA elements, and I'm like, that don't make sense, but but it's still pretty good. It's
Hmm.
always kills me in YA when you have like the hinting at like the love interest, but you're not gonna say, "Oh, we like each other," and then it goes from not necessarily that we're enemies, but we're like, oh, we're talking to all of a sudden we're in love, but you're not gonna say we're in love, but everything
Uh-huh. It just jumps to that. Hmm.
yeah, it's just like but it's still a good book. I'm enjoying it. So not a
Okay.
5 star for me. I don't know if I was a YA
Hmm.
person, maybe it would be, I don't know, but it's still a good book.
Okay.
Let's
Good,
see. Going to
good.
start Legends and Lattes. Did you read that, Adrian? Legends and
No, I
Lattes?
have it, and I am definitely going to read it before December. I'm definitely going to read it before December.
I keep going back and forth if I'm going to because I know there's a sequel as well. I think the sequel's out already. I think so.
Or I'm going to read it in December because I think December is for cozy reads, and that's supposed to be a cozy read. So
Oh,
I
maybe.
might just wait until December to read that. But I have the physical book, which is somewhere on my cart. Somewhere
The
on my
never
cart.
ending TBR card, right?
Hmm. Yeah, the never ending TBR cart. some
So
of those. Oh
Kiana
my
has
goodness.
5 library cards and is rolling in the dough. Kiana, are you like this with your
I
library
have
cards?
5 also. I have 5 also, but I know people who are in double digits, and y'all are in here. Hi guys. But that's all
is
right.
is that see, I don't are y'all paying for all of these cards or is there somehow y'all getting them for free?
I'm not paying for any of mine. I know that there are some that you pay for, but I have not paid for any of mine.
Ah,
I'm like,
yeah.
I'm if I'm doing the library card, I'm doing it for free, or I'm not doing it at all.
Well, you also got access to that New York library card that everybody says is really good too, like
Yeah.
inexpensive, but you already live there. I got I don't know. To me there's so many books that I can get access to that I don't want to go through the headache of like organizing and keeping up with cards and passwords or whatever. So I have an Austin one that I got through my
Hmm.
mom there for Texas. And then between that and my New Jersey card, and then also I have an AnyPlay membership I pay for some audiobooks. But between that, I have all the stuff that I need. And if I can't get into it, then maybe I really don't need it, or maybe just wait it out. So that's kind of how I
Hmm.
am at this
Yeah, because
point.
I pay for the script that I'm paying for.
Yeah, yeah.
And I'm enjoying script, so
Yeah, I've never done Scribd. I did any play because it's like, what is it? It's like 3 months is $25.
okay.
So, and it has a pretty extensive amount. So I don't know. But yeah, I'm trying to limit. But yeah, it's good to have all these access to cards, though, I will say, of just, for whatever you can get, especially if you're in an area where you don't have like a good library system or access to stuff. So, having a few is
Yeah.
good, but if y'all in the chats and y'all, library card hoarders, just keep in mind if y'all are paying. If you're not, then don't worry about it. But if you are paying for it, keep in mind those tags add up. So
Hmm.
it's 11:13 in the UK. Okay, nearly September. You are counting down, huh? That is true. September is right around the corner. That is
Tomorrow.
I know, isn't that
Yep.
crazy? Pat says hello, Miss Adrian.
Hi.
Maul. Hello, Maul. How you doing? What are you reading? Hopped on the sprints, done a little reading, 60% of Crossing the Line and 50% of Jasper Vale. I like that name, but I've never heard of either of those. Are you enjoying them? Hello, Adrian. How many sprints are left? Probably one more. I like to do just a solid 2 hours because there's a lot of other people that need to sprint and we need to spread support around. So we'll be getting out of here around 7:30. So I'm going to queue up probably once we finish this chat here. I'll see how much time left. So I'm going to try to probably do one more sprint, maybe 30 or 45, and then get out of here, y'all. I saw Neva was sprinting. I haven't sprinted with Neva in a minute. I don't know why our times have not been added up. So
Yeah, I did notice she was sprinting today.
yeah, I clogged in. It's been a busy day. I haven't really been online, but I've done a lot of other stuff. But I'll probably watch TV with my husband and then sprint. But I've planned to finish this book, so I'm not gonna be watching TV with him long. I already let him know this is my priority. I can sit in the same room with him, but I might not be watching TV. Like sometimes I'll sprint. Like I get a lot of my reading done more during the day or later at night. But I'll put on some
Okay.
earbuds and sprint with y'all if I'm watching TV. Finished Aliens Undoing. I'll pick up How Long Till Black Future Month. Ooh, okay, okay. When is Gabby's discussion? I finished that the other day. Isn't it the first?
I thought she put something up about it.
She probably have. Like I said, I've been so absent in BookTube. I've been trying to do videos, but it's just too many. So every once in a while, like I saw 2 today and then that was it. But generally I try to watch more videos than that. I've just been busy, so I can only do what I can. So let me see. I'm looking at my calendar here. I think she said it's normally the first Saturday, right? But I know last month it was the
Hmm.
second. I'm gonna have to check it out. I work this weekend and on Monday, but I still try to get in where I can. So okay, I have to check that out. It's gonna be a good discussion though. Siren, not a mermaid, Adrian. She's in human form majority of the time, and she's badass. That's true. She's
Thank
badass and
you.
she's impulsive as well.
Thank you.
Very impulsive.
I
Politically
stand
astute,
corrected.
and she's an assassin. What was the mermaid book that turned you off? Was it
Don't
like
remember.
Skin
It
of the
was
Sea?
black also, but I don't remember the name of it. But
Mermaid of
yeah,
Black Conch?
yeah, one of those.
That was that one? Okay. That one was kind of
Hmm.
odd, I will say, but I enjoyed it. But there was some things I was like, yeah,
Yeah, I
this
was
was
like,
definitely not that.
was not a fan of it. I was like,
Yeah. Yeah, this was pretty fun though. I will say I'm enjoying this one. You know, there's some snarkiness to it, a little comedy in there. I like how badass she is and kind of cutthroat, you know, and how she kills people.
oh,
Yeah.
now that sounds good.
Yeah,
I like my female protagonist to be ruthless.
she's pretty ruthless. Like she's just like I don't know. I'm trying not to give it away in any specifics, but
Hmm.
she does what she needs to do and
Hmm.
just does it quickly too. I will say that. I keep thinking something's gonna come in and stop her, but nope. It's like nope. She just killed the dude. That's it.
Hmm.
Go about my business. I feel better, you know, that type thing. I killed him. I feel better now.
Right. You feel
Went
better
to the
now? Yes.
library. Got books for September. Thought I was a little crazy for getting so many. So they are cozy. So they should go quick. Oh, don't worry. You know
Which
what?
reminds me, I need to also. God, my TBR just continues. You know, if you watch my latest video, I had the second book in the We Are the Gods series. I have to read that, and she is ruthless. I love her. I'm like, yeah, kill that person again.
I like when they have fun kills and when the person's just like, yep, that's me. I don't care. I hate when they
Hmm.
kill and then they start getting remorse. No, you intentionally killed this person. Why are you
Nope.
remorseful? I guess it was an
Mm-mm.
accident.
She is not remorseful at all. I'm like,
Exactly.
yes,
It's like, don't feel no sorry for
yes.
them. They probably deserved it.
Hmm.
Library. Okay, so when you were going to the library, don't make people feel bad about the fact that you done picked up all those books. I don't feel bad. I went to the library one day and I picked up like, I was like 28 books. I bought a basket. The person was like, oh, you have a lot of books. Yes, I do. Put them in my basket. At least what I do is, you know how when you return books, if I'm picking up books as well, I will bring the books I'm returning into the desk so you can, you know, check them in and check out.
Exchange.
To me,
Uh-huh.
I'm doing you a favor because you're not taking all of these books from the little dumpster outside. So I'm saving you some steps. That's the way I look at
Hmm.
it, you know? So, but yeah, don't worry about if they looking at you crazy. You're returning them. It doesn't matter. And if they're looking at you like you're not going to possibly read all these books, it don't matter what I'm doing with them. I picked up a whole bunch of books for my memoir, Black memoir video I did a few weeks ago. I
Hmm.
didn't read most of those books. It was for the video. So what?
Um,
It don't matter. They're like, you know, these books are doing 3 weeks. So what?
Speaking about memoirs, I got Jeezy's audiobook and script waiting for me to listen to.
Ooh.
Adversity of Adversity for Sale.
Let me know if that's
Um,
good. I'm not a
yeah,
huge Jeezy. You know what? Actually, in
I'm
all
not
honesty,
either, but I'm curious. I'm like, what made him do a memoir? So I'm like,
money. Come on now,
listen to it. I'm like,
girl. Money.
listen to it. I'm like, okay.
You know, him and Jeannie Meyer are all about that dollar, trying to be like the Black Asian power couple up in there. That's just their stick. So it's
Hmm.
about money. I think that they were kind of really high profile with them two getting together because you don't normally see that combo in Hollywood.
Hmm.
Plus, you know, she had that baby, and you know, she always said, because I used to watch The Real, she was all about no, no, no for kids, and then all of a sudden she changed her mind. You know, it's like
Hmm.
they're in a prime spot where eyes are on them. But I didn't really know who Jeezy was really much until like she started talking about him, and I was like,
Oh, okay.
So not really my thing there, but I'm looking forward to October. I don't know if I'm a buy it or not for that Jada Pinkett book. I definitely want to read that one. I don't know if the library gonna get it because you know how they have things like on
I
order.
already purchased it.
Yeah, there you go.
Because
I
I'm
wish
going to her in person. I'm going to her in person in New York.
what? Look at you. Okay, okay. Take some video, vlog that crap. Let
I'll
us
see what
know.
I can do because I'm like, because it's at some place downtown, and it's certain places that you sit, and so I'm like, I'm not paying that. I'm still getting the book. I'm not paying that
There you go.
because
You
some
already
of the
got it,
prices
right?
are like 100 to. I'm like, I'm not paying that.
So it says Neva's done. Okay, so she's passed it on to some of the other folks. Okay, one closing out the readathon, others kicking off one. Okay, yeah, she does like the 24-hour where they rotate around. Short stories. Ooh, oh my god. I think it was like I had a Libby one. I think it was like 20. It was a lot of them. The book was like 400, a little bit over 400 pages, but it was at least 20 short stories in there. But it was pretty good. I enjoyed that one. It was just long. I don't think I'm an anthology person. Hello,
Oh,
that's the chat. Hello, 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 hello. Let me find out. Give me a second. Da, 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 da. Was Skin of the Sea? Oh no, Mermaid of Black Conch. I think that's what she was talking about. I'll give you work to do.
no, it was Skin of the Deep or whatever it was.
Oh,
That
Skin of the
one?
Sea or the Deep? Hold
Skin
up.
of the
There's Skin of the
Skin of the
Sea.
Deep.
There's the Deep.
Skin of the Deep. Wasn't that the first one?
No, the Skin of the Sea by Natasha Bowen. Was that the author?
Yeah, that one.
Okay, yeah. Yeah, it's
Yep.
Skin of the Sea, and then Soul of the Deep is the sequel. And
Yeah,
then
the
there was
first
The
one.
Deep by Solomon Rivers. So I don't know.
Okay.
I enjoyed it. Threw you off. What threw you off about Skin of the Sea? I love the cover. That was beautiful. That attracted me
To
right
me, it
there.
was just slow. It to me it was just slow. So I was getting bored.
Yeah,
And I
I
was
can see
and I,
that it
and I
had
was
some parts
listening to it, and I was like, I need this to pick up a bit. I need this to pick
it
up a bit. Yeah.
had some parts. To me, I felt like they kept backtracking, going back and forth to where they were at between like Cola's home place and in the sea and stuff. I'm just like, why did they keep going back to the same locations? But I enjoyed that one a lot. But I don't know. It had that YA feel for me. But I don't know. I think it was one of the
Mhm.
first books when I started getting more into Black authors, and it just felt like just a good story and a good premise. I've never seen a premise like that before from that standpoint. So that attracted me to
Okay.
it. Now, The Deep by River Solomon, that one I was kind
I
of
didn't
bored
read
in. I
that.
remember in my favorites of 20 or 22, I should have put
Uh-huh.
Skin of the Sea, not The Deep. I interchanged those and it was too late by the time I changed it. But that one was kind of
Okay.
like dragging on, and that one was small.
Hmm.
Dang, I was hoping to start and finish How Long tonight. Oh no, that is not going to happen. I remember yesterday Bree said that she was going to start it because she was talking about, I guess unless I misunderstood, the live show was Saturday or something for How Long Till Black Future Month, and she
Yeah.
was saying she
She
was going to
said
start it on
Saturday.
Saturday, and I'm like, huh? So maybe it's the week after next that I don't know. I got to look to see when Gabby's having the show. Adrian, do you see a release video about that book? Ooh, I think she's talking about Jada. She had a release video?
Oh no, I didn't see a release video. Mm-mm.
Yeah, I don't think she has to do much promo. Just say she got a book. People gonna pick it up. People gonna know.
Yeah, I saw the post and I was like, what? But I didn't see the video. I just saw the post about the book and I was like, oh,
Yeah,
I'm going to
Kiana.
get it. Especially since I read Will. I said, now I really want to.
Do you know how long her book's gonna be? Like the page count?
I don't know. I don't know.
Okay. I'm gonna still pick it up anyway. It's on my list. I have it written down, but I don't know when I'm going to read it. But definitely planning on it. Kiana's always returning unread books. I try to read the books, but some of them, some of the books I get for a reason, so I don't intend to read them, and others, like I always go in with the intention of picking up books I'm gonna read, but I may find something random on the shelf when I'm coming in, and I'll like, oh, let me take a look at this. So I may read it then, or I may add it to a
Mhm.
future TBR. But it's our taxpayer dollars. Just because you go to the library and pick up a book doesn't say you have to read it. So I don't feel bad if I return a book and haven't read it. Returned a
Yeah.
few and grabbed like 20 reads, cozy of the fall. I have time to read them. Hey, plenty of time. Okay, plenty of time. But like checking it out is helpful because it shows people are interested. Exactly. That is true. That is so true. I will do that sometimes with books I have any inkling in. I will check it out because maybe I want to see it in the future and read a little more about it. But I want them to know, hey, somebody's interested in this book. Like this book, I don't know. Like, you know how you can tell with these library books with the plastic covering? You can tell whether or not somebody's checked it out by, kind of looking at whether it has
The
the
wear and
scratch
tear.
on it. Because most of
Hmm.
them should, but this one, I think I'm the first one to scratch it up. Like, it looks like it's brand new. Granted, it's a 2023 release, but I don't know
Hmm.
when they got it. But I think I might be the first one. I
Oh,
don't know,
okay.
but I like it. I like the idea of being the first one to scratch it up a little bit. Plan on reading all these books this weekend. Ooh, you are busy. I've had them for 2 months, maybe three. I just had that many renewals. A lot of them are mango, so it's kickoff
Yeah, I
Thursday.
was thinking about reading all weekend, but then my calendar started booking up, so I don't know.
Agent gonna be in the streets. Hey, that's fine. Them books will be there when you get back.
Uh,
or you
because
can
I
just
know I need to read Veil of Throne, the Veiled Throne, and that's a chunker.
mm,
But the
hey,
good thing is that I'm doing dual, so I can walk around and listen to it.
that's better than being on your cell phone like this, like most people are.
Hmm.
I'll be working all weekend, but I always take my books with me. I read when I can. I get quite a bit of reading done at work if it's not too crazy. So
I
we'll
was going
see.
to ask you, do you get to do that? Okay.
Oh yeah, I always find a corner, read read during lunch. Sometimes I'll sit in the office. It just depends. Like some days I'm busier than others. It's healthcare. It depends
Hmm.
on the census of the office. Sometimes we have
Okay.
or the hospital. Sometimes it's really busy and other times not. So fit in when I can, but I always bring a book. That's definitely something I won't be going to work without.
Oh,
Never thought
good.
about it. Check them out. Check them out. I didn't know if that helps, but that's my logic. Da, da, da. Hold up. I agree with you on there. Show folks that people like the books. I agree. I agree. That's why I always were requesting, and at my library, you can put in a request for them to order a book. I'll do that too. But I will say my library be coming through with the books. And you know what's interesting? Like I live in a very diverse area, I think, but walking around, you don't normally see a lot of brown folks. But the spots I do see brown folks at the library. I feel like, is this the brown
Oh.
folks spot? I was shocked. Like the first few times I went there, I thought it was like a fluke. But I'm telling you, I see a majority of the brown people in my area at the library. Like we be in there in droves. And I'm like, dang, this is the spot. Maybe because it's a safe spot. I don't know. But I don't see brown folks in the grocery stores. When I walk around the neighborhood, I don't see us. But every time I go to the library, I see us in there. And especially later in the day, they be coming in carloads. I don't know.
Okay.
Like, okay, that's okay. Nothing wrong with that. Used to pre-booktube habits of finishing every book I check out before they're due. That's a good thing. It's kind of hard now with us, all the books we read. Finish Mallory tonight, page. Oh, you got that. You got to devote some time to it. You got it. Adjusting because last couple of years stressing about not reading books on time. What's on time though? We hybrid red dandelion dynasty. I have heard of that, but I don't know what that's about. I really want to start that this weekend for dandelion dynasty. Go right ahead. Go right ahead. Got a lot of books in between though, huh? My book is my number one accessory. I agree. It's nice. I hate when I'm at work and then people are trying to talk to me because I like to talk. So I get engrossed in a good conversation. Then I'm like, Probably I can think of 3 conversations I had at work alone a while this book has not been finished already, but that's okay. I'm going to see if I can hang with this N.K. Jemisin anthology, but if I can't hang, I will not feel guilty. I hate to participate or finish a really long book. Not participate or finish, but missing 1 out of 14 isn't okay. Oh, that's fine. What I did with the How Long Till Black Future Month is I spaced it out. I read it over the course of like 2 weeks. I would do a few stories a day. And I had an audio book. So most of the time I actually listened to it while I was doing my workout in the morning. And then maybe I'll hit up like read like a physically read like a story or two like at night. But I spaced it out because anthologies, I feel like I'm constantly jumping from one story to the next. So I can't remember because I'm like, I just started a story and I'm on to a whole new cast of characters. So I think it's better if it's to space it out, but I don't know if you have time though. You're doing better than Moon than me. Oh, finish your books. Okay, y'all. Let's get to. All right, Adrian, you want to do 30 minutes or 45? This will be the last sprint.
Let's do 45. Let's go out with the bang.
There we go. Okay, y'all. I'm gonna time up this 45 minute. It'll allow me time to go get some tea too. My goal is to finish this book tonight. So 45 will get me closer. I'm okay with that. Okay. Hey, Pat says 45 too. There we go. You are doing great. We have to balance, and that balance is ultimately up to us as individuals. That is good advice. I completely agree with you on that, Ulysses. Okay. Now we're going to balance this 45 right up in here. Okay. Okay, y'all. Happy reading. I'll see you in 45. Hello, 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 hello. How's your reading? I got like 15 pages left. 15 pages. How did everyone else do? Let's see. Where am I? Okay, I was right here. So let's shed. You're doing great. We have to have balance. Okay, yeah, we're talking about balance. Definitely have balance. How did it go, Adrian?
95%. So I'll be done.
Oh, you're
So,
almost done. There we go. Okay.
mhm.
Okay. You and I'll both be finished our book by the end of the night. What's your
Yep.
next read for that? You're going to start something and give yourself a break.
No. Gonna probably go to um oh, I'm gonna do the what was the other one that I have that seems to be shorter? Well, it's 11 hours. Either Dust Tracks on the Road, which is Zora Neale Hurston, or what was the other one? Where's that script?
Elena says she has to log off. Crossover Volume 1. Oh, there you go. One down, 29 to go. Chapter and a half left. Got some time. Didn't get very far. I put my books away, got dinner settled, and I started reading 6 pages. That is productivity. Productivity.
Also, I need to figure out what I'm gonna eat.
That's always something. It's almost 7:30. Uh,
Yep.
uh, it'll all come together. You got some time. Are you done for sprinting today? Or are you gonna go to Beyond Brandy or with Bree?
Um, I'll see who's sprinting. just move on.
Get some extra reading done. That's always good.
Hmm. Yeah,
Well,
because
I'm
I'm not
going to
going
finish.
anywhere tonight. So,
There you go. You got the whole Friday. You're
hmm
gonna be busy. That's always good. Got through the first three stories. Oh, that's pretty. You're a fast reader. Okay, okay. I like that first the one that's in the How Long Till Black Future Month. It took me a while to get through the first story, and after that, then it just kind of flew by, you know. But it was interesting about the utopian environment. I thought that was really cool. Thank God for leftover. Who you telling? Yes, yes, yes,
oh,
for sure.
actually, that's what I'm gonna do. How I thought I got that. How long till Black Future Month? I'll move on to that.
It was pretty good. Big anthology, lots of stories. Also
Yes,
got my dinner together. Awesome, awesome.
14 hours. So, but I
Yeah,
do it at
it's pretty
2.0
long.
speed,
Yeah,
so it'll be faster.
yeah, yeah. When I did mine, I broke it up, so I was reading it in between other stuff, so it kind of allowed it me to not to be like it's a lot. I like
Hmm.
the first one, but I really like the second one. I can't remember what the second one's about now. I definitely remember the first one, and then Val Victorian was my favorite, but that's later in there. Um, but yeah, she had some really good stories, and they were definitely unique inside of How Long Till Black Future Month. So I did enjoy it. You can see the basis of a lot of her other stories in it. So I did like that. Um, I haven't seen or read the City We Became, but I recognize the one story that talks about that one in there too. So um, this month we are doing. Oh, I'm not going to get it. The book's over there. The Killing Moon. I picked that up from the library today. So that is part of the N.K. Jemisin read along. Well, I guess it's for next month, really, September. So we're reading it in October, but I picked that one up too. So, okay, y'all,
Okay.
we're going to call it here.
Well, this is going to be the second anthology I think I did this year. I DNF'd one anthology, and the other one I really, really liked, which was Africa Risen, A New Era of Speculative Fiction. That was really good.
I've seen
I
that one, but
gave
I haven't
gave
read
that
it.
4 stars.
Is that one just like this one? Like, that's different authors, though, right? Like, different sci
Yeah,
fi.
it's definitely different authors, but they're all pretty good, which is the issue that I usually have with anthologies. Sometimes, just like you were saying, some of them you like and some of them that you don't like because, yeah, the one with Janelle Monet, I DNF'd that. I DNF'd that.
I'm not a
It was
huge
terrible.
Janelle. I'm not a huge anthology person. Like when to me when like I enjoy a good short story, but when I say short story, I'm talking about more standalones because
Hmm.
my issue with anthologies, for one, is you just flying through them and you're not really immersing yourself for a while. So I forget what's happening from one story to the next and get confused. But also it's the idea that let's say there's a story or two that I'm just not feeling, then it's like I don't like to say I read a book when I really kind of skipped a few stories, so then I feel like I'm forced to read it. And then some of them are like super long, and you're like, I feel like I'm reading it forever. But I will
Yeah.
say that if I do read some in the future, I'm going to break it up like I did with the N.K. Jemisin one. So I read a story or two, and then I, read some other stuff. So it wasn't like it was all at one time. I think that's a lot more manageable because I picked up one only because it's Jordan Peele on. Do you have NetGalley?
Yes.
Yeah, so NetGalley, there's a horror anthology edited by
Oh,
Jordan Peele of like all sorts of Black authors for horror books. And
okay.
it's pretty good. It's commentary on a lot of things that's going on. And the first story is an N.K. Jemisin story. But
Mm,
there's a lot of well-known authors inside of that. So I picked that up on NetGalley. And so I've been reading a few of those stories as well. I think I read like 5. And then I'm gonna read
okay.
that throughout September. Not yeah, September, because I think is it October, I believe it's when it's get archived. But that's another anthology that's interesting. But I will say that if it wasn't like Jordan Peele edited it, which all he's doing is just using his name to kind of get it forth. But um,
Hmm.
Oh, I probably wouldn't have picked it up otherwise, but it's been pretty interesting. But that's another
Okay.
anthology that y'all may be interested in if you're looking for well-known names in black horror fiction. I really like the second one. How do y'all rate anthologies? See, that's kind of hard because let's say you hate one story and love others. So,
Yep.
yeah, anthology is generally like, I mean, I'm one of those people, I use my words when I rate it, like written wise as well. But generally, I mean, if we're going to do numbers and stars, fours are normally, where I'm at with those. Thanks for spreads. Awesome, awesome, awesome. Africa Risen is different from the next. I had to literally walk away from each one to palate cleanse. It was really good. Yes, see, that's the thing. Yes. You have the palate cleanse so you can make sure that you
Hmm.
appreciate the next story. That was
But
one of the
also, I
best.
thought each one was good in their own way.
Yeah.
Because I've read some anthologies, and I'm like, did you not read what the premise was supposed to be about in terms of the type of fiction that it was supposed to be about? Because I'm not getting this from the first few pages.
Just missed the mark, huh?
So, yeah.
Yeah, Africa Risen is another one of those chunkers. Isn't that like 400 or 500
Hmm.
pages too? Yeah.
Yeah.
Maybe one of these days I'll read that one. That one has been one that I've seen a while. Like, you go to Amazon, generally that's one that
Hmm.
pops up whenever you look at black sci-fi
Really
or
good.
fantasy. So one of these days maybe, but I'm gonna be anthologied out for a while. I think I do a mixture of rating it as a whole and rating each story. Some anthologies I read are very specific stories. If they belong to another series I had been reading. That is true. That is true. You can kind of see that when you look at the along to Black Future Month. It almost feels like it's part of like her other books. Africa Risen, rated as a whole, how I felt after walking away from it. The cover alone was a fire. Oh yeah, the cover was beautiful. Yes, yes, I agree with you on that one. I agree with you on that one. Okay, y'all, we're gonna get out of here. I gotta go do some stuff. I'm definitely gonna finish the last 15 of these later. Okay. So I appreciate y'all coming by. Yeah, the cover does hit. You're right. Well, good night, everyone. Thank you for coming by. Much appreciated. Thank you, Miss Adrian, for coming by.
You're welcome.
Awesome, awesome. So Miss Adrian's going to be partying in the streets. What else do you have booktube wise coming up? Any
Um,
videos?
I I have to do Walter's Corner this weekend. Actually, the book is sitting right here. I need to just do that. Might do it tonight. Um, to post that. Uh, and that's it for the moment because I posted my first unboxing last weekend.
Ooh,
So
gotta love to get stuff. I love it.
yep,
That's awesome.
yeah.
Okay, we'll look forward
And
to
the author replied to my message. She came on and she was like, "Yay! I can't wait to hear what you got to say about the second book." She knows I really like the first book,
She's sending
so
the second one, or you? That's just saying it's an
no,
auto play.
I have the second one. I have the second
Oh, you
one.
already do. Oh, okay.
That's the one that I got in the box. So yeah, somebody was asking about paperback, and so she said it does come in paperback, but not if you want the box. If you in the box has the hardcover.
Okay. Yeah, I love a good hardcover. Thank you, Pat. Thank you, Pat, and Ulysses,
Mm-hmm.
and Sexy Lady, and Lachette, Ulysses,
You
all of
stay
y'all good.
safe too, Pat.
Awesome, exactly. Stay safe. If any of y'all had family that was affected in the hurricane Adalia, okay, I wish y'all some good luck. I had a friend that's down right by
Mm,
the Tampa areas. Whew, pictures were not pretty, y'all. So
mm.
stay safe and sane, okay? All right, y'all. I'm gonna get out of here. I do have a short video out tomorrow. If y'all want some comedy as well as some information, check that out. Why Saturday?
I'm looking
All right.
forward to it.
Okay, I'm gonna get out of here. Y'all have a good day. Thank y'all for coming by.
Bye.